Hello, my name is Tony Vieira, Technical Trainer for Carlisle Syntech. The following webinar consists of common and more specifically basic roofing terminology as it applies to single-ply commercial roofing. Much of the material in this webinar has been taken from our Continuing Roofing Education and Workshops 101 level training. Such courses in these workshops are designed for in-person classroom and hands-on learning with one of our trainers. You can view our upcoming workshops and other trainings via our website at carlislesyntech.com by clicking on the Education, then Training link. Or you can also email traininginfo@carlisleccm.com for more information. Roof deck. A roof deck is the structural surface, such as concrete, steel, or wood, to which the roofing or waterproofing system, including insulation, is applied. Roof insulation. Roof insulation is a material applied underneath the membrane to reduce the flow of heat. Generally in single-ply roofing, insulation is in the form of boards that vary in size. Carlisle Syntech sells various types of insulation. Substrate. Substrate is a term used to describe the surface upon which the roofing material is placed, such as the structural deck or the insulation in which subsequent layers are to be applied. Membrane. Roof membrane is a flexible or semi-flexible roof covering or waterproofing layer, whose primary function is the exclusion of water. Carlisle Syntech manufactures and sells various types of membrane. Roof zones. Roof zones are an important concept in the design of single-ply roof systems. Of the three zones mentioned in the slide above, corner zones will typically receive the heaviest forces of wind, whereas perimeter zones will typically receive heavier forces than the field. Ballast. Ballast refers to stone. In the case of ballasted roof systems, the weight of the stone is the primary securement of the roofing components. It is most commonly river wash stone. Contact adhesive. A contact adhesive is an adhesive that is applied to both the substrate and the roofing membrane in order to achieve adhesion. Adequate flash-off time, meaning the proper window of time necessary for the adhesive to be ready, must be achieved on each coated surface prior to bonding the two surfaces together. Carlisle sells various contact adhesives for certain applications. Wet lay-in adhesive. Wet lay-in adhesives are adhesives that are to only be applied to the substrate prior to bonding the membrane to the substrate. The membrane must be bonded to the substrate while the adhesive is still wet. Carlisle sells various wet lay-in adhesives for certain applications. Splice. A splice, as it relates to single-ply membrane, refers to joining two pieces of material together so that they act as one. This is imperative with single-ply membrane because it is how adjoining pieces of material, such as seams between sheets of membrane, are completed to be both secure and watertight. Flashing. Flashing refers to the material used to seal membrane where the membrane is interrupted or where it stops in order to prevent it from leaking. Carlisle sells various products to assist in flashing certain conditions. All pictures above represent different scenarios of flashing. Roof penetrations. Roof penetrations are objects that penetrate the roof structure, such as the images above. Penetrations must be properly flashed in order to prevent leaks into the building as well as the roof system. Parapet wall. A parapet wall is a wall that may vary in height and width that is around the roof perimeter. While not all single-ply roofs have parapet walls, they are quite common. Roof drain. A roof drain is a device that allows water to drain from the roof system. It is very important that roof drains are flashed properly in order to prevent leaks into the building as well as the roof system. Cricket. A cricket is a raised area of the roof surface between draining points to assist with drainage. Scupper. A scupper is an outlet or opening that is meant for the purpose of draining water. In the picture above, the scuppers are placed along a parapet wall. Like drains, it is very important that scuppers are properly flashed in order to prevent leaks into the building as well as the roofing system. Curb. A curb is a raised structure used to support roof penetration, such as skylights, AC units, and other various equipment. Roof hatch. A roof hatch, such as what is shown in the images above, would be classified as a type of curb. The purpose of a roof hatch is to provide access on and off the roof. Counterflashing. Counterflashing is formed metal secured on or into a wall, curb, pipe, rooftop unit, or other surface to cover and protect and shed water over the material below it. Wood nailer. A wood nailer is a solid piece of wood used to provide an effective substrate for some installation details and other roof accessories. Most commonly, wood nailers are used with metal edge details, such as what is shown in the pictures above. Carlisle sells various edge metal profiles, such as what is illustrated in this slide. Coping. A coping is a covering piece, usually concrete or metal, placed on top of a wall that is exposed to weather. In the photo above, metal coping is being used to cover the single-ply membrane along the top of a parapet wall. The metal coping shown in this slide is an example of edge metal sold by Carlisle. Penthouse. Penthouse refers to a raised structure on the roof of a building and is situated inside the outer walls of the building. Expansion joint. An expansion joint is a structural separation between two building elements designed to minimize the effect of the stresses and movements of a building's components and to prevent these stresses from splitting or damaging the roof membrane. Fish mouth. A fish mouth is an open area between the two layers of membrane and a field splice. Fish mouths are the result of improper workmanship. Approved shop drawings. Approved shop drawings are drawings that show the roof outline, location of all penetrations, and approved details that will be used by the applicator to complete the roof in preparation for a request for warranty. Upon inspection for warranty, these drawings are used to identify repair for warranty conditions, meaning conditions that must be repaired in order for the warranty to be in effect. Thank you for participating. And if you should have any questions, please email traininginfo@carlisleccm.com for more information.